any little runt.
Play this smart. Stay out of this thing.
This is too much. Deliberate cheating on the proper setting time required for concrete. You can't call the collapse of that building accidental.
Of course you can.
Well, I can't. 4 deaths. That's murder, isn't it? And I'm going to see they're indicted for it. One outfit like this can give the whole building industry a black eye.
Hey, Mr. Adams, you're new. You don't know this crowd. They're big. They won't stop at anything. Now get yourself over on their side before... It's too late.
Well, someone's got to fight for decency.
Secretary?
Yes.
Where's the report?
Isn't it a shame? I tried to explain, to persuade him, but he was so stubborn.
Any other copies?
Yeah, the original. Yeah, that's all. Oh, no. No, there's some mistake. I'm with the organization, same as you. I told them about Adams. They wouldn't.
They did.
A.G. wouldn't do this to me. He was mine.
Here you are, little baby.
I'm old thumbs. Those do-gooders, they always make trouble for themselves. I must compliment you on your efficiency, my boy. Of course, you were highly recommended. Never late, never miss, and no talkative associates. Wonderful. Prefer to work all by yourself, eh? Tell me, doesn't it make you nervous not to have any organization behind you?
I've got this behind me. Where's the money?
A lovely parfait, do have one.
I'll have my cut. Here's the papers.
Cut? Oh, yes. Yes, the money. My associate knows how to express his appreciation.
Sure. Like he did the secretary, huh?
That was unavoidable. A matter of business policy. No loose ends, no traces. He's rather shy. I'm shy, too. Charming tune. I'm not quite finished yet, my dear. Soft as a rose.
Roses have thorns, mister.
I'd risk the thorns for that, wouldn't you, Kyle? Or do you prefer the statuesque blonde type? Just what kind of a girl does a man like you go for?
No kind.
Have a patty. Peppermint patties. They're delicious.
No. 20s and 50s?
Well, really, you didn't expect 1,000 singles.
Greetings, folks. Oh, hello there. Haven't seen you in weeks. You still crazy about those old show tunes?
I beg your pardon.
Oh, you remember me down at the Red Eagle. I played your favorite songs, like Showboat, Rosemary. Why, you even gave me $20.
You must have me confused with someone. I loathe popular music.
I'm sorry.
Aggressive hams. I suppose you'll be heading for the nearest airport.
Sure. Just where the cops would be looking for me, isn't it?
Don't you trust me?
Secretary trusted you, didn't she?
Direct from the bank. Can't blame you for checking, though. After all, if they were phony, you're hardly in a position to complain to the police, are you?
I'm my own police.
Oh, Dick Tracy. And just how would you handle the case?
I'd let some of the air out of you, fatso. And that goes for your associate, too, in case he's interested.
Don't talk about such things. I detest violence. I could never do your work, Giles. Not in 1,000 years. Not if you paid me.
You paid me. Remember?
What's Glory gonna do down in Los Angeles?
Another nightclub job. Singing for drunks who won't listen.
Seeing her off?
Seems like I'm always seeing her off.
Inspector Ross, please.
Yeah. Right. As soon as he's off the phone. Stan. It's time you and your girl got married.
Don't tell me, tell her.
I know it's a big story. Double murder in a government office. And you PM newspaper guys are always looking for a new lead. Yeah. Well, I've got nothing to tell you, and as a matter of fact, I could use a lead or two myself. Right. Send Lowry in. Have a chair, Mr. Barwell. I suppose you're here regarding your company's payroll robbery?
I most certainly am. 24 hours since our Oakland branch was held up and no action.
Detective Lowry, Mr. Barwell. Lowry's on your case.
And what's he doing? I left a very busy desk in Los Angeles, Inspector, to see that this was taken care of.
Your paymaster gave us so little to go on, Mr. Barwell. No witnesses, vague description, nothing definite.
Well, this is something definite. Serial numbers of all the bills that were stolen. I got the payroll list from the bank. They were 20s and 50s. All brand new. Good day, gentlemen.
I don't like him.
Move over.
Leave your hands off me, you big gorilla!
Take it easy, will you, lady? Take it easy. What? What's she done? You know this girl? She's my daughter.
See, you big jerk.
You have my sympathy.
Daisy, I told you not to hang around with
shut
her.
up.
You shut up. Officer, what's this all about?
I go down to the bank like you sent me, hand over the dough to the cashier. Before I know it, I'm in the manager's office, and then these guys come and grab me like I'm a crook or something.
Just routine questions.
Routine phooey. Practically accuse me of heisting a payroll.
Now listen, I want
She's
to...
not a bad girl.
One at a
I've
time,
been
please.
building my
One at a
life.
time. Now, was that deposit all rent money?
Yes,
I
collected
told
the
you.
Anybody
I knew.
pay you off with a 20?
20? Yes. Yes, I remember. I had to get change. It was, Mr. Kyle. That's who it was.
Mr. Kyle. He's that crumb bum in room 3. Mr. Kyle.
He's only been registered in the hotel 2 days. You know how long he's lived in Oakland?
Who is this Kyle? What do you know about him?
Not very much.
He doesn't have an Oakland police record. I just checked with headquarters. He's a transient.
What's he do?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Does anyone know whether or not he has a gun?
Where does he work?
Work? Him? He's got no job.
Did he ever give you any trouble?
No, he's a quiet young man.
He's a mean, nasty little... I hope he gets 30 years.
Yeah. Is he in now?
I think so.
Cover the alley.
It's the second door on the right.
Let's check it.
Right.
Nothing. You stay here. I'll check the roof.
Ma's gonna have a fit missing all this excitement.
Go call her, Daisy. She's over Aunt Mary's.
Okay.
Do as I tell you, I'll tell you. Pick up the receiver. Pick it up. Hold the hook down. Put the dime in. Now dial. You ask for the old lady. Tell her what's going on. Go on, ask for her.
Hello, Ma. Is Ma there?
Louder so the cops can hear you.
Hello, Ma. Listen. They're after Mr. Kyle. The cops.
Why?
He paid his rent with a stolen bill.
What do you mean stolen?
You ought to know.
You talk into the phone. Talk into the phone.
The police had the serial number. It was on a list they gave out to the banks.
That's all. Stolen from where? Stolen from where?
I don't know.
You better know.
Ma, that's all I can tell you. I can't remember anymore.
He's faded. What'd this Kyle look like?
Shut up. and get back. Stay back.
Have headquarters send out an APB.
Okay.
Don't touch anything in this room. I'm going to station a man across the street, and if Kyle comes back, go over and lower that shade.
Yes, officer. Daisy! You gabbing about it there? With the light. Did you get your mom? Back up. Back up. Down the hall. Come on. In here. Get in.
Hold it, Kyle. Don't move. You're under arrest. Turn around.
If there's a cloud above, if it should rain, we'll let it. But for tonight, forget it. I'm in the mood for love.
Who was the fat guy I spoke to last night?
What fat guy? A lot of fat guys come in here.
Old show tunes, the one sitting with me.
Hey, Danny, you know cocktails for two.
Sure. He knows cocktails for two. You also know who the fat guy was, don't you, Danny? You rather play the funeral march, Danny?
Name is Barwell.
What's he do?
Some kind of big shot.
Where from?
Los Angeles, that's all I know, man.
What's the matter, Danny? Can't you sing anymore?
Sure, he sings. He sings real good.
Your attention, please. All members of the baseball club en route to Houston. Kindly assemble at the information desk in front of the station. master's office.
Well, I assure you, A.T., you can completely forget this awkward affair. For Kyle has the money. And the moment he tries to pass it, they'll arrest him. Well, he can't involve us without implicating himself in the murder charge.
Police department. Here's a list of hot bills I want you to watch out for. Let us know if any show up.
Yes, sir.
Train time, A.T. I'll see you tomorrow. Allow me.
Thank you.
Show business, aren't you?
Ah, you must read mine.
No. Just labels. What's the next one going to be?
Los Angeles, the Ruby Room.
Oh, Mike Norton's place. Why, do you know he's one of my dearest friends? Tell me, are you taking the 1010?
Uh-huh.
Well, why don't we have a drink together in a club car?
I'm expecting a friend.
A friend?
He's the violent type. He might not understand.
Well, look me up in Los Angeles sometime, Miss Hamilton. Always happy to help a girl of real talent just like you.
Your attention, please. The return portion of tickets purchased in the East require validation before boarding your train. Validation desks are located adjacent to the station master's office.
Hey! I was just calling you.
Well, I got your dime.
Oh, now where were you?
I had a little business here in the station. Come on, let's go.
Oh, my suitcase. Bread and butter.
Your attention, please. Southern Pacific Owl train number 57, entering through Kingston Station.
Round trip to Los Angeles. That's 1683 out of 20. So let's have my ticket and change, fella. Train won't wait, you know. I'm sorry, sir. I have to check the new 50s and 20s. A police order just came through.
Easy, Sonny. Watch where you're going. Might hurt somebody.
Yes, sir. All the way through to Los Angeles?
Yeah.
What about your luggage, sir?
Well, the lady is traveling alone. Call off the trip, huh, Glory?
Honey, it's a job.
Show business. 6 years of it. What's it got you?
Fat scrapbook.
And a lean bank account. Glory, listen. Let's get married. 3 months I'll have my law degree. 6 months I'll have some kind of a practice. And by next year we can start having a family.
Boy or girl?
I know what I want out of life. Do you?
Not exactly.
And you, still looking?
Well, not exactly. What's that?
Oh.
A corsage. Hey, that's a box lunch.
Yeah, Mom packed it for you.
Well, here's one for your mother.
Yeah. I'll keep that one for myself.
Last call for the Southern Pacific Owl train number 57. This is the
Uh-oh.
last call.
You got lipstick all over my collar. Oh! Oh!
I'll get my ticket on the train.
Wish me luck, Guy. Oh! Okay, Buster, let's have it. Come on, you can skip the sleeping act.
What's that?
My $5. It's right in here next to my compact. Now listen, don't make me call the conductor. You just hand it over and we'll forget it, okay? Now, when did you last eat? Go on, put some meat on those bones. Well, there's ham and cheese. Thousands of calories. Boy, that's a box full of disaster. You know, I could eat myself right out of a job. Come on, give me a hand, huh? See, is that better? Oh, you don't look like a thief. Why'd you take that?
Short of cash.
Got a job waiting for you in L.A.?
A big fat one. As soon as I find a guy there.
You know, you could get yourself in quite a jam taking money. You might have ruined your whole future.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my name's Glory. What's yours? Yep, he's traveling incognito. No name, no dough.
Tickets, please.
I hope your pal in L.A.'s got something for you.
I've got something for him.
Tickets, please.
Los Angeles. One way.
Can't change a 50 now. Maybe after Santa Barbara. Tickets, please.
Wow. Maybe I ought to be borrowing from you. Or is that what you're taking your pal in L.A.? Who is it, the Bank of America?
He's a fat man. A fat man who likes girls and peppermint patties.
Well, that's a lot of lettuce to spend on peppermint patties. Why, that must be a very special friend.
Yeah. I can't wait to see him.
Here you are, sir. Thank you. $3.50. Here's $5. The rest is yours. And do be sure to bring my breakfast at 7:30.
7:30?
Good night.
And a good night's sleep to you, sir. Just enough to get a man on his feet, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Urgent, sir?
It's a matter of life and death. I want it dispatched immediately.
Yes, sir. The very next stop.
Where's that?
Glendale. Half an hour.
Oh, no. No, that'll never do. There's a dangerous criminal aboard. I want it sent immediately.
Yes,
even if you have to stop the train.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
$50 you gave me. I've got your change.
Hey, Charlotte, they want you to stop the train.
Stop the train?
What for? Oh, the police want to get on.
What police?
The L.A. police. On account of the payroll robbery.
Payroll robbery?
Yeah, they want to search the train.
Well, okay. It's all here. I'll tell the engineer.
Yes.
Get up.
What for?
We're getting off.
Listen, I'm going to Los Angeles.
No, you're not.
Sorry. Well, my mother always warned me not to talk to strange men. Listen.
You're sick. You gotta get to a doctor. Open up.
Can't get out here, mister. This isn't a scheduled stop.
My wife's sick. She's got to get off.
Sorry, I've got my orders.
We got to get off.
I don't want to get him in any trouble.
There, you see?
Okay, all right, but you didn't see me. You opened the doors yourself.
Yeah, right.
Well, all my life I've wanted to get off at an unscheduled stop. Listen, you know, I could get in trouble with my union working without a contract. What is this? You know what I think? I think you want to buy the police for robbery.
No.
Sure, if you heard that word police, boy, we were off that train. How about that money? You're afraid to spend that. I think it's hot. You know, stolen.
Very clever.
Now, listen, I think I've been a pretty good... You really mean business, don't you? All right, listen, I'll make a deal with you. You let me go, I'll forget everything. Everything. Why me? Why me? I just happen to be sitting next to you on the train. I'm no fat man that likes peppermints. You've got to trust somebody.
Nobody.
Who's there?
The porter, sir. Your telegram's gone off.
Thank you.
There ought to be a phone in there. Come on.
Okay. So you're mad at the world, huh? You want to shoot people up like fat men, train men, me, because you got a bad deal. Nobody gave you toys for Christmas. Kids on the block didn't like you. Your own man's a no-good lush.
Where'd you get that?
Well, it's all in the magazine articles. Listen, I read a dozen about people like you. The broken home, that's sure. No family life, terrible environment. What kind of a kid were you, huh? Skinny, huh? Not big enough for a tough neighborhood. Well, how about the old man? Wasn't he ever good to you?
Sure, when he was too drunk to beat my brains out.
Okay. Okay, but you can't hate the whole
I
human...
can't, huh?
Use my phone right over here in the office.
Give me some money, quick.
What for?
I'll get us out of here.
You or me?
Both of us. Hurry up, he's coming. Honest. Honest, you can trust me.
If I can't, I can find you.
Joseph, you left a light burning in the pantry this morning. Don't do it again. Don't sit down. You won't be here long enough. Tomorrow, you failed.
Well, A.T., I can explain.
No explanations. You failed. You failed. You failed. A man is loose who can destroy me.
Well, I took every precaution.
Obviously, you did not. He can still talk. He can still shoot. Soft living, fuzzy thinking. Barbara, you reek of perfume.
Well, A.T., Kyle has a girl. I can find him through her.
Not interested in how. Find him. Dispose of him. I give you 24 hours.
It is, too.
It is not.
Hi.
Well, Miss Hamilton, so good of you to show up.
I'm sorry I'm late, Mr. Norton, but I was held up.
It's okay. It's all right. You want to go to work now?
Right.
Hey, honey, some guy called you this morning.
Yeah?
Is a detective somebody.
Uh-huh.
He left a message. It sounded like he's going to see you later or something. The piano was going, and I couldn't hear so good.
Well, I'll say you couldn't. That guy's in Oakland.
Please.
Oh,
Miss
right.
Hamilton.
Right. There, let's try that precise. Now, give me an intro and a chorus and a half in D, okay?
All right.
How'd you like to love me? How'd you like it? How'd you like to kiss me? How'd you like it?
I've checked over the premises, sir. The young lady is there. The homicidal friend is not.
Are you sure? We can't afford another mistake. Between A.T. and Kyle.
The answer to our problem, sir, is in there.
I'll charm her into a quiet dinner at home.
How'd you like to love me on the level? How'd you like to miss me like the devil? Would you be so kind as to keep me on your mind all day? I told my doctor, my lawyer, to see what they'd think. Well, the moment they saw you, were they tickled pink so. How'd you like to love me? And no other, how'd you like to drop in? Meet my mother, how'd you like your toothbrush hanging right alongside mine? How'd you like it? As for me, I'd like it fine. I asked my doctor, my lawyer, to see what they'd think. Well, the moment they saw you were they tickled pink so. How'd you like to love me? And no other, how'd you like to drop in? Meet my mother, how'd you like your toothbrush hanging right alongside mine? How'd you like it? As for me, I'd like it fine.
Delightful performance, Miss Hamilton. Of course, I knew you had talent.
You knew that before you heard me sing.
Well, that's quite true. Talent has an indefinable way of announcing its presence.
Like money? Sit down.
Well,
It's all right, sit down.
As a visitor to our community, Miss Hamilton, I wonder if you might let me offer you a little Southern California hospitality.
What did you have in mind?
Quiet dinner at my place in the hills. A little snack before your evening show.
No, thanks. It's cold in them thar hills.
I have a warm fire.
And some very influential friends.
Then what would Mr. Barber want with little old me? No, thanks. Not tonight.
Miss Hamilton. What's the matter? Why don't you go to this place for dinner?
Because I know what the main dish would be. Me.
Take my word for it. He's harmless.
I wonder.
He's a character, but it's good for the business.
You have a very good friend here, Mr. Barwell. I've changed my mind. I'm at the Durham on Vine Street.
Splendid. My chauffeur will be there at 7.
I'll be ready.
Why, old Butterball, what's he got?
Peppermint patties.
That's all we got. Here's where the couple got off the train. This is a used car lot where the money was passed.
You got down here pretty fast from Oakland, Sergeant.
Not fast enough. Kyle got away from you.
Like he got away from you.
How'd the guy at the used car lot describe the girl?
Young, blonde, good-looking.
That's a big help.
Yeah, especially in this town. Glamour gals all over the place. Starlets, entertainers.
Which reminds me. Where can I make a private call?
Try the other office.
That'll be all, Nichols, for the moment.
Fascinating place. Do you live here all alone?
Well, I don't live here precisely. It's more like,
Hunting lodge?
if you like.
How's the shooting been lately?
Improving.
Ah.
Allow me. Brandy.
No, perhaps a sweet.
By all means.
Mm.
Peppermint patties. You know, you just can't find these here at all. I have to have these imported especially. I found them in a little shop in Rotterdam.
Do you travel a lot in your business?
Oh, yes, I do get around quite a bit, but not as much as you, of course. I suppose you meet all sorts of people.
Oh, yes. Salesmen, bank clerks, musicians, influential executives.
And what about hoodlums?
Hoodlums?
Well, yes, you know, working around nightclubs, you...
You've been reading the wrong comic books, Mr. Barwell.
I tried to find you on a train last night.
Well, I was with the rest of the peasants in tourists.
So little privacy in tourist. You never know who might be sitting next to you. Could be a murderer.
It's a little dressmaker from Pasadena.
How dull.
Oh, nice little old lady with twinkling blue eyes.
And a little blonde head that fitted just perfectly on your shoulder. It's no use, Miss Hamilton. I saw you on the train, you and your boyfriend, Kyle.
Kyle's that what his name is?
Oh, please, no more games, Miss Hamilton. We don't have time. Now, where is Kyle?
I don't know. I never saw him before in my life. All I know is he's pretty mad at you. Now, what's he got against you, Mr. Barwell?
You know perfectly well what he's got against me, and you know what he wants to do about it. I'm a peaceful man, Miss Hamilton. I detest violence, but you are going to tell me where Kyle is hiding. And if you don't tell me, you most certainly are going to tell Nichols.
Oh!
What do you mean she's out with Barwell? What's she doing with him?
I'll give you 3 guesses, buddy.
Why don't you ask Darwell?
know where Mr. Barwell lives around here? He's my uncle. I hitchhiked down from college.
Oh, it's up the road about a mile. Hop in and I'll drop you off.
Thanks.
Shouldn't she be bound more securely?
Oh, it's quite unnecessary, sir. Slight pressure in the carotid artery and...
How will you make her talk?
Oh, there are a number of possibilities. In 16th century France,
Never mind.
For example, I was quite hurt when you went to an outsider about the Adams job. I could have handled it quite cleanly. And then we wouldn't have had all this trouble with A.T.
Shh. The girl.
She will shortly be in no position to disturb you, sir.
I can't stand waiting while you work. We'll go to AT's later. But first, I'll drop by the Ruby Room with a suitable story about the girl. There may be questions. Have you any nickels?
Only for the lady, sir.
Thanks.
Rather frightening, isn't it? I regret the inconvenience, but you won't be lonesome long. I'll be with you again before you could say Kyle.
I'm looking for Miss Glory Hamilton.
Miss Hamilton? Oh, you mean tonight's young lady.
Where is she?
Why, sir, is she in some trouble with the police?
It's a personal matter.
Oh, she left an hour ago, sir. I dropped her off on Sunset Boulevard.
She say where she was going?
I believe there was something about visiting a friend, sir, before going to work.
Mr. Barwell in?
Oh, he's just gone down to the Ruby Room, sir.
Uh-huh. May I use your phone?
Oh, certainly, sir. Please do. In here, sir.
Oh, you happen to know the number of the Durham Hotel?
The, Durham Hotel? I'll dial it for you, sir. It's a nice evening, sir. Here you are, sir.
Thank you. Miss Glory Hamilton, please.
hasn't answered all evening.
She left here an hour ago. He said, move over. Call in and tell them where we are.
Reach. Where's the girl?
Rather handicapped without your arsenal, aren't you, little man?
What's the story?
Glory never showed at the Ruby Room. Barwell's there, all right. Claims a friend of hers picked her up after dinner. The chauffeur says he took her. Somebody's lying. Probably both of them. We're going back to Barwell's.
Yeah, me.
Where's the chauffeur?
He's in the garden, asleep.
You mean you against him? You're gentle.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
I'm late for work.
So am I. For Barwell.
You know, he saw us on the train together. He thinks I'm your girl.
There was a guy here looking for you.
For me?
Cop. Big guy, good looking, from Oakland.
Stan.
You're his girl.
No. No, that's just a guy I know.
Yeah, well, he'd better stay away from Barwell, because Barwell's for me. There's a car downstairs. Let's go.
I'll take a look in the back. Ring the front doorbell. We'll see what happened.
Who are you? Nichols, the chauffeur. Kyle. Get Kyle.
Look out, Stan!
That's Kyle.
He's got glory with him. Come on.
Call in, have them send all available help to 190th and Western.
Car 264 calling. Send all available help to 190th and Western. Emergency.
All units. Suspect wanted in the 211. Cornered at 190th and Western.
I can't go any further. Please, leave me here.
Not with your boyfriend on my tail. You're my insurance, my life insurance.
Exits. You, when the other car gets here, and tell the other men we're inside. Take care of the watchman. You take the other side. Cover the side of that tank. You two men cover the center out all the way through. You take the other side. Come here. Find out who's in charge and bring him here to me. Okay.
It's a big building, Captain. A lot of places to hide.
Thanks to your police broadcast, we got here in time, Sergeant. Shoot to kill warning will flush them out.
Will it?
We have 40 armed men.
He's got glory.
Got a better idea, Sergeant?
Where's this point? That's the overhead traveling crane, and it's right over there, Sergeant. Come on.
Let's try down here.
Okay, let's go.
The place is surrounded. You can't get away. You have no way out. Give up, Kyle. Give up and we won't shoot. The place is surrounded. You can't get away. Use your head, Kyle. The exits are blocked. Give up, Kyle. Kyle, you're trapped in here. Use your head, Kyle.
Get moving. This way. Here, this way. We're really bottled up. No one's been here in years. Might be a back way. Come on.
Nothing yet, Charlie, but he's in there. Over.
Cops, practically sitting on us.
What are you trying to do, son, or alive?
I'm sorry.
What people must down here were dead.
Hey, Captain. Yeah? Nothing.
Nothing.
Pretty little thing. I thought you said you didn't like anybody.
Any people?
Well, it's candlelight, purring cat. Put a couple of flower pots in the window. If we had a window, it'd be almost like home.
I wouldn't know.
Let's take a look at that hand.
What's all this about?
What?
This?
Well, I can't let you bleed to death.
No. You know what I'm talking about. Could have gotten away from me several times today. At least tried. Why didn't you?
Well, you stuck your neck out for me up at Barwell's.
I was looking for Barwell.
And you helped me when I was in a tight spot.
We're still in a tight spot. Look, there's gonna be shooting. Bound to be. You can't duck them all. Stick around here, you're gonna get a hole through your head. So why don't you just go on out of here and beat it? You still got time to get back to the cops.
They see me come up there, they're gonna know where you are.
Take my chances.
Against a factory full of policemen. They'll kill you.
So what? What's so juicy about living?
You are so wrong. You know, you could be a dozen things.
I could.
I keep remembering you up at Barwell's. I keep thinking about your hands. They're so strong and so gentle. They could be the hands of an artist. And your face, when you were asleep on that train, that told me so much. There is so much more to you than you'll admit. I know it.
You do, huh? You know a lot, don't you? What do you use for a crystal ball? You also know that just 2 days ago I shot a guy and a secretary in Oakland, Carl Adams, and you read about in the newspapers. I'm the one that shot them. That's the kind of an artist I am.
You did that? What did you have against them?
Nothing. I never saw him before.
Didn't you feel anything?
Feel? I didn't tell you about my old man, did I? How do you think I learned to stand up to him? By having feelings every time I got kicked in the teeth? By running out and crying? I got rid of mine early, just about the time I got hold of this. And then it was easy. I got to where I could pull a killing like that. People heard about me, offered me jobs. The right people. Why did I kill Carl Adams? Because Barwell promised me money. It's my trade, my profession. I shoot people by day or night, but by appointment only. If the price were right, I'd shoot you. Now, do you want to hear more, or do you want to go on and get out of here? I can tell you lots more. I can tell you lots worse. Al, what are you waiting for?
Isn't there just one thing about yourself that you like, that you're proud of?
Yeah, I never miss.
You can't live if you don't respect yourself as a person.
Come on, who's a person? I'm not a person. I'm a gun.
Any other suggestions, Mr. Healy?
You've seen more of the plant in one night than I have in 10 years. Looks to me like your man must have slipped out.
Not just our man, Mr. Healy. My girl.
Long night, Larry. What do you say? We turn it over to the AM boys?
Suit yourself, Captain. I'm staying.
All right, Goodman. Get my wife on the phone. You know what to tell her.
I didn't mean to. I was afraid they'd hear.
Nothing from Corbett.
Time check, 7:05 a.m. Time check, 7:05 a.m. HEPL.
Mr. Healy.
Huh?
Should that chain be in place?
It most certainly should.
They're down there, all right. A man and a woman's footprints.
Yeah, and a man with a gun in that cellar could wipe out anybody coming through the tunnel.
Goodman, get the tear gas.
No. Glory's down there.
Sergeant, don't be a fool. That's suicide.
No, what are you doing?
There's just 2 guys up there. That's better odds than 20. You hear that? The place is crawling with them.
Please, just go out there with your hands up. Now, if you don't shoot, they won't.
I'm not giving up. I want Barwell.
Forget about Barwell. It's his boss that counts. They call him AP. Help the police find him. And you're going to be helping yourself. You'll be doing something that's useful.
I'll get Barwell. That'll be useful enough.
This is the police captain. We know you're in there.
It's too late.
It's never too late.
Oh, they know where we are.
You know you're never going to get out of here alive.
Well, I'll take a couple of them with me.
Carl, you can't possibly escape. The factory is completely surrounded. Come out with your hands up, and we won't shoot.
Where are you going?
Going up there.
Not.
They'll think you're surrendering. And by the time they find out it's me, you can make it through the grill and go to the highway.
You'll get shot.
No, I won't.
Wait a minute. You're not doing this for me.
I just don't want any more shooting.
It's for him.
Yeah. And it's for you, too.
Why me?
I don't know.
You can't escape, Kyle. Give up. Give up now. We've got you trapped, Kyle. You'll be killed if you start shooting.
I don't think I'd be able to tell you if I had all the time in the world.
Hey, sure like to hear you sing sometime.
You will.
Looks like we're gonna have a little action, Charlie. We've got it bottled up in the cellar.
It's the girl. You hit?
No!
The girl.
All right, Glory, now let's forget that I'm me and you're you. Now, come on, give me the whole story.
I gave it to you.
And you expect us to believe
I
all that?
expect you to listen to me. Listen, Stan. Kyle is a killer. He's not a thief. That whole Adams thing was arranged by somebody they called A.T.
Who's A.T.?
I don't know.
And you didn't know Kyle either before yesterday?
That's right. That's right.
Till you met him on the train?
That's right.
And that's the same train you met Barwell on?
No, not on. I met him at the station before I met you. He tried to pick... Wait a minute. He gave me a card. Here.
You pass Kyle's hot money. You help him escape from the police. Tell me, Miss Hamilton, do you do this for everyone?
All right, will you arrest me? Just go ahead and arrest me. But first, will you find Kyle so that he doesn't kill anybody else?
Captain, maybe she's got something here. Check and see if there's any AT connected with Barwell's firm.
I'll talk to headquarters.
Glory, I just don't understand it. Now, why did you do it?
Love
For a hoodlum?
for a big, dumb cop. Listen, Stan, Kyle was waiting for you. The minute you came through that tunnel, he was going to shoot you in cold blood. Just the way he did Adams and, I don't know, a dozen other people. You were next. Now do you understand?
But playing a decoy like that was awfully dangerous.
Well, sometimes you have to take chances. That was it. I knew it.
Pay dirt, Lowry. Let's go. Come on, fellow, let's go.
Okay. He's just making sure the prisoner doesn't get away.
Take me to Barwell.
You say this is the desk sergeant. Well, I would like to know whether Kyle has been captured. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. They have Kyle trapped. Is that all you can tell me now? Excellent. Excellent police work. Thank you so very much. They're just waiting to move in. You see, I didn't fail, A.T.
You'd better not.
Memorandum to Gaines. Expenses entirely too high must be cut drastically. Begin with your own expense account.
It's a marvelous machine, A.T., but I do wish you would get a real flesh and blood secretary. You're so much more companionable.
And more expensive.
Nichols, what happened to your face?
I ran into something I didn't know was there.
I see you picked up a mascot.
Where's Barwell?
I'm sorry, I have no instructions to give.
Well, you're getting them now.
Where's that butler? Forgot my pills. Joseph! Memorandum to Miss Peters. Increase community chest contribution to 10,000. Notify all newspapers. Consult Barwell for details. Making gifts completely tax deductible.
What was that noise?
What noise?
It sounded like a shot.
I heard nothing. Joseph! Letter to S.K. Bowl Incorporated. Sirs, your terms...
You called?
Don't shoot, Kyle. Don't shoot. I can explain everything. It wasn't me. It wasn't my idea. I was only orders. I was just carrying out orders.
Stop jabbering, you idiot. Young man, put down that gun.
Whose orders, Barwell? Who ordered you to double-cross me?
He did. He told me to hire a gunman to take care of Adams and the girl, and then to get rid of the killer any way I could.
Why did he want Adams rubbed out?
Because Adams found out that A.T. had been cheating at building specifications. There might have been charges of fraud or murder. Adams had to be taken care of.
I never told you to kill Adams, just to shut him up.
Oh, yes, and with your customary generosity, you give me $1,000. Not enough to buy a man, but enough to have him shot. You wanted to bargain, A.T., well, you got it.
Harwell, you have just committed suicide.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's him. It's him. He's behind everything. He'll do anything for money.
So will you, Kyle. You're like me. Your mind isn't blurred with slushy sentiment. I run a complex operation, Kyle. Every now and then some do-gooder steps out of line. If you'll handle him for me, I'll pay you well.
With marked money?
Let's not waste it.
Everything he said. That's enough on this record to hang him.
And you, too.
Oh, no. No, not me. I'm going to turn state's evidence. You can, too, Kyle. If we stick together...
I'll take care of that.
Sit down.
I don't take orders, young man. I give them.
Cover the front. You take the other side.
Rory, get back to the car.
Kyle.
You're in bad shape, Kyle. Real bad. Don't think you're gonna make it. You want to tell us something? Anything? About the Adams business?
Bill's whole story.
What whole story? Whose?
It's him, Bob. Sing real good. Never did hear you sing.
I'll call in.
Right.
You men stay here.